and Valerian, as an employee of AV's Wares and Despairs, prepares for the inevitable shopping raid. I knew that Valerian was always the best one of the brothers. Don't at me. Good people, it's another fine day in the year of the Radiance. Tune like Dave Bravo, David Anomaly, Nova Cars. You know me as the man who is excited to tell you some things and such. Yeah, I do believe so. But to most of the United States favor, welcome back to another episode. In fact, it's OC action it's OC Agent of Chaos action in the Danganronpa Hunger Games. We got your OCs, they're back, and they're raring and they're ready to go. It is a doubleheader. Today, I will be bringing you both Hunger Games OC Agent of Chaos matches for the singles and for the tag teams right here, right now. We have the singles on dock. Everyone's still matched up with the teams they were on from the past season from the Danganronpa, but you can kind of see it in terms of like the number of people who are here, who really did pretty well in terms of the OCs. Like Team Monophony, they actually got a lot of their OCs in. Team Monokid, shouldn't surprise you, also did. Everyone else is about the same. That being said, let's introduce everyone who's here first and foremost. From the top to the bottom, we have Team Monophony sees Nathan, Yumeko, Arya, and Jace. Team Monotaro sees Kara, Pan, Verkle, Kyra, Helsing, and Tsubasa. Team Monosuke sees Caslia, Satsushi, Valerian, Momo, Saibi Goyu, and Amon. Team Monokid sees Daruma, Dimitri, Alex, Stell, and Kono. Team Monodam sees Kiyoshi, Rose, Blue Cotton Ball, Lena, Dorian, and Avi. And last but not least, we see Team Monokuma, Amber, Tigra, Do, Yayoi, and Kiku. And let me remind you, this is our Agents of Chaos match, and the top 12 will be going on to that OC premiere in Season 15 a week from today. But as I say that, you see all these OCs here. Remember that you can also enter your OCs for the upcoming season coming up real soon. The OC submissions close on the 19th, I think, something like that, of November. However, if you want to enter them right now, the submissions are open. They opened this Friday. Go ahead and submit your OCs, new and old. Welcome it all in, and it's going to be a fantastic time. I will very quickly go over the Agent of Chaos. If you haven't seen Thursday or Friday, if we go over this, it is you know, for the part we must do it to make sure everyone's up to speed real quick. Agent of Chaos, it does work slightly differently for OC action. Since there are 2 episodes of singles, 2 episodes of tag teams, and 1 free-for-all, that is 3 episodes. So every single time there's an OC episode, the wheel is spun. And that wheel is not at 5%, it doesn't go up, it doesn't go down, it is at 33%. It is at a whole 33% chunk. So every time there's an OC episode, there's a 1 in 3 chance that we will see the championships on the line. And of course, once again, it is more relevant here, because it's the same rules for tag teams. However, if you do not reign chaos, which is possible, and we've seen it before, you were instead inserted into the championship match. And bring me back real quick. I think that's all I need to talk about. Same rules for Tag Team Agent of Chaos, but you know, like, we'll get there. We will get there. It is there in the future. But for right now, I think I do technically have one announcement for Fracture this Friday. I do? I think I do. Sure, yeah, I'll make it. Why not? Yeah, I'll do it. I'm okay with that. Yeah, sure. Hit the music. Friday Night Fracture is coming. Well, Friday night, as it do. This Friday, Yuma will be defending the tables championship before, you know, defending it 8 days later, I believe, at Halloween. But at Fracture, he's got to get through his biggest competitor yet. He's got to get through somebody who, I'll be frank, is going to give him a run for his money. They both debuted in the AW on the same day, and they apparently have a little bit of a history. You saw them both compete at AV Mania 2. One decimated the other, and now Yuma has to go toe-to-toe with a man's who truly gave him the fight of his life, Buff Doof. At AV Mania 2, it was a 3-on-3 match, except nobody will be backing Yuma this time. Nobody will be backing Buff Doof. It will be a battle for the ages. Will Yuma be able to overcome? Find out this Friday. I'm hoping for the best for him, but I'll tell you what, it's gonna be a struggle for the poor boy. That being said, I think we're good to go. Yeah? Yeah, I mean, I guess I should ask you guys to make your picks, because I'm gonna have to do that more than once, won't I? Hey, go ahead and make your picks. First, second, and third, as I take one of these one-a-day gummies. I'll take your vitamins, I'll tell you what. Did I take these today?
Danganronpa.
I'm actually unsure if I took these today. Part of me believes like I did, so I will not do it, because I don't want to double down on my vitamins, but do take your vitamins, you guys, so you can have the big strong bones and be real healthy for a long time. That's old man AV's advice for the day. Not grandpa AV's, old man AV, because we're all old men at this point. That being said, make your picks first, second, and third. I'll make mine as well. I think Jace is going to take first, because, you know, we got the cool guy sunglasses. What are y'all talking about? Of course Jace is going to take that victory. I'm going to take Kyra for second, former champion, and I think it's going to be another former champion, but not a former OC champion to take this one. I think it is going to be Kiku, former champion of champions. The only OC to hold that title. I think Kiku is going to be an Agent of Chaos this time around, trying to make sure she is a singles champion once again with a little chaos on her side. Yeah, those are my picks. Should I have also picked AV? Doesn't matter. AV's going to win regardless. It doesn't matter. AV's just here for you know, posterity's sake. Is the heel run of the century, guys. Oh yeah. Well, I mean, that's essentially what Thursday V is saying. Thursday V does seem to be like he's turning heel. I kind of want to lean into it too. I mean, I think it's cool. Friday V doesn't seem like he agrees with it. He seems like he wants to be a face that runs the place, but I don't know how I feel about it yet. I guess I need to take a stance. I suppose I do, since I do the Hunger Games every so often. I do the do-do. You know what else I do? I roll some dice to start some episodes. So let's do just that. And roll some dices I shall. To start this episode, we got... Oh, this is a big old box. I'm not sure if you guys quite know what this big old box is. For those who are keen, know that many moons ago, an order went through. And I had way too much apple cider in terms of like these packets of apple cider that I could mix, and I'd be like, ooh, that's good apple cider. And I had it for so long, but it was all gone. Well, I think last time I had like 120 packs of apple cider. And you know, that's ridiculous. I did it again! Look at all that cider. How much cider is it? Well, let me tell you how much cider it is. I'm gonna tell you, in fact, I'm gonna show you. What better way to show you than to show you how much apple cider there is? Give me all that cider. Yeah, baby. All cider. You'll have to see it. It didn't come out of the box like I wanted it to, because something's holding it up. Of course it's here. Now let me do my bit where I'm going crazy with apple cider, please and thank you, without you interfering with it. Thank you very much. All this apple cider you love to see is all mine. Oh, I love you. I love you, apple cider. Okay. Now let's start the episode. 2. Shall we? I believe we shall. Hey, we're resimulating not just one time, but for the sake of all the apple cider that I had collide with my body, I do believe we will resimulate 2 times. That's the wrong song. 2 times. There we go. I hope you're ready. Oh, there's so much apple cider. I'm gonna be unfocused for the long haul, you guys. Regardless, look at all these OCs. It's gonna be a fun time. We're gonna proceed and we'll see how it all plays out. The Horn Bears, they're doing the horn things. Horn Bears, thank you very much for sounding those horns. And maybe I could play cymbals for you guys, Horn Bears. Oh. I just clotheslined Asney with some apple cider. This stuff's great! Alright, I'm feeling some type of way today. Let's go. Tsubasa and Blue Cotton Ball fall in love at first sight despite the circumstances. Yumiko plays all the Horn Bear instruments at once and so beautiful that the Horn Bears are subdued and lets Yumiko, former Pancake Champion, play for the rest of the game. Hellsing runs away from the cornucopia. Nathan runs away as well. Avi runs away as well. Amon and Kara compare the knives they found. Lena comes in with a spoon, gets laughed at. Setsushi runs away from the cornucopia, adds his Kono. Dimitri and Tiger wrestle over a bag. Arya comes in and throws some pocket sand at the both of them, snatching the bag with ease. Stella and Yayoi try to find a way to escape. Jace runs away from the cornucopia. And Kiyoshi and Cassia fight Alex and Kyra for a bag. Kiyoshi and Cassia survive. Rest in peace to Alex and Kyra, first two out. And the third one out, unfortunately, is Pants because Rose severely injures Pant and puts her out of her misery. Tough luck to Pant. Verkle argues with Monokuma. Dude, wait, is that a whole tray of freshly baked cookies? I could use some of those. Momo doesn't get any though. Saibigoyi and Valarian fight for a bag. Valarian gives up and retreats. Amber, Dorian, and Kiku assist each other in the bust of weapons, and Daruma takes a sickle from inside of the cornucopia. We proceed again to day 1. Tigra isn't crying, she's sweating from her eyes. Hellsing gets his ultimate talent license revoked. Yayoi, I just looked one further down. Yayoi, Nathan, and Dimitri get into scrimmage with Kono, Blue Cotton Ball, and Amon. They argue over who will let him in next Saturday or Monday. Now let me tell you. The repairman isn't really like looking. He isn't looking to formally recruit anybody anymore because it's been recruiting, it hasn't been forcibly letting him in. Despite what some of you may think, Kiyoshi uses a seesaw effect to kill Avi. You hate to see that. Amber receives a gift from Secret Myers, a sword. Tsubasa feels like there's a duck watching him. Kiku hates how she acted in the past, wants to move past that face in her life and become a better person, actively. Arya decides to lend Avi a hand, kills a Komodo dragon that's loose in the arena. Valerian drinks cactus juice and starts to hallucinate. That'll do it to you. Momo! Don't you dare be sour! Clap for your world-famous tag team champs and feel the power. It's Avi, yes it is, cause he's the tag team champions of the world. Yes, yes he is. You better believe, undisputed by the way. Ha ha. Man, maybe I think I might want to go heel with Thursday. But that sounds pretty fun. Yeah, now I think so. I think I'm decided. Daruma performs the Norin tradition of making Setsushi close 5 minutes after they meet. Jason, Rose, and Lena have a scrum with Stell, Du, and Kara over who loves her specifically more. Avi has pancakes or Hina with her donuts. The Radiant Pistol rates Cassie at 57 points. Verkle confesses how much she's come to hate Yumiko. Yumiko says the feeling's mutual. And Saibigoyu asks Dorian if he likes boats. Dorian says, nah. Nah, indeed. We proceed. We just lost 4. Admittedly a pretty calm day. But will it be calm after this Claire de Lune 4? Alex, Kyra, Panther, Avi. Let me just make sure our audio is fine. Yes, that's all picking up. Excellent. And as that all picks up, we'll actually see everybody's statuses. Because I have no idea how many people are alive. 28. We didn't have like a massive game today, but it is a doubleheader. It is a doubleheader. Let me keep that in my brain. It's a doubleheader, so let's actually proceed. We gotta get to our top 12. It'll take 16 for us to get there. The next 16 who are out is going to be poor, unfortunate souls for them. We'll proceed and see who will be a part of that 16 that perish. We see Rose unknowingly eating toxic berries. Du panics and tries to cure Rose and succeeds. Arya defeats Tiger in a fight but spares her life. Saibigoyu, Amber, Valerian, and Verkle tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. Jace uses some fireworks. He bound to distract Dorian and Yayoi and kills them both. That's my pick. We love Jace. I told you the sunglasses are going to do it for him. Blue Cotton Ball has no weaknesses. I believe that Kyoshi delivers an intense motivational speech to Kazuya and Tsubasa, inspiring it to give them their all this game. Nathan, Kara, Dimitri have a scrum debate with Amon, Lena, and Momo over who one is better. Avi swears and despairs. I don't even need to finish that, because Hellsing, Yumiko, and Kono are also having a scrum debate with Kiku, Satsushi, and Daruma over which is better, the squad, or I don't need to finish that one either. Avi swears and despairs, the squad, both top tier, S tier, undefeated tier, because they're both run by an undisputed champion. Yeah. Stell receives Muxel Splash from an unknown sponsor, which is very nice. Very good for Stell. Day 2 sees Tigra, Kara, and Amber do the torture dance whilst torturing Jace. That's my pick though. Rose used a cactus to kill Stell. Rest in peace to Stell. Still, love the clocks and love the design. Saibigoyu, Do, and Satsushi have a scrummer with Nathan, Lena. There's just a lot of y'all OCs really love debating out here, don't you? And Daruma over who loves their specific food more. Avi with his pancakes, Hina with her donuts. I haven't not seen Hina in a little bit, and that does worry me, but we'll see. Momo and Yumiko have a picnic on a cliff. Nothing goes wrong, surprisingly. Tsubasa sees smoke rising in the distance but decides not to investigate. Arya spears Blue Cotton Ball in the abdomen, probably not with the wrestling spear, probably with an actual spear. Hellsing, Dimitri, and Virgo have an intervention for my pancake addiction. I can't have that. You're all dead. Don't try and take my pancakes. I've murdered the lot of you. And you know what? I'll do it again. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you hate Kiku? And I'm honestly gonna just say 1. Because I think I've said a bunch of times, Kiku's design, it's really good. I think the colored schema is just really good, and I like it a lot. Amon deliberately jumps off of a cliff. Goodness gracious, what happened this day? Day 2, my gosh, Kono beats Kyoshi with a ladder, Kazuya is in the wrong Hunger Games show, and Valerian, as an employee of Avi's Wares and Despairs, prepares for the inevitable shopping raid. I knew the Valerian was always the best one of the brothers. Don't at me. We proceed. We lost 8, which means we are down to a solid 20. 8 more, and we are at your final 12. However, for right now, declare Day Loom 4. Dorian, Yoyoi, Stell, Blue Cotton Ball, Hellsing, Dimitri, Virkel, Amon. The next 8 that perish will unfortunately not be making it to that premiere. We still have Nathan, Yumiko, Arya, and Jace, all of Team Monophony hanging in there strong. Team Monotaro has Kara, Tsubasa, Kazuya, Satsushi, Valerian, Momo, and Saibigoyu. Team Monokid has Daruma and Kono. Team Monodam has Lena, Rose, and Kyoshi, and Team Monokuma also almost completely in. Just lost Yoi, they have Kiku, Do, Tigra, and Amber. Well, I'll say just at first glance, of the remaining people, Team Monokuma, very strong team. They got Amber, they got Tigra, former champion, they got Do, who's new and hasn't really done too much, but still, Dude's pretty cool. Then they got Kiku, who's the former champion of champions, the only OC to hold that title. However, when you peek over to Team Monophony, I think those are the 2 teams you really gotta watch. Nathan, the Champ Slayer. Yumiko, former World Pancake Champion. Arya's out here, and Jace with those sunglasses. You can't beat sunglasses! That's not a prediction, that's a spoiler. But we gotta keep going, because these games can't be too long. We don't want this doubleheader to be too long, do we? We'll proceed and we'll see how this plays out. At night 2, we see Yumiko accidentally sticks her hand in the campfire she made, like, ooh, oh yeah, that burns. Jace, Kono, and Amber into a scrum debate with Tigra, Saibigoyu, and Arya. They argue about V3's ending. Daruma finds a love bikini and puts it on. It's quite revealing. This awakens something inside of Momo. Ooh, Kyoshi bashes Satsushi's head against a rock several times. You hate to see it. Lena fears you, in fact, she fears all the Asahinas. Kiku starts a fire. Tsubasa finds a stereo precious play. Unfortunately, those sick beats are his execution music and he dies horribly. Tsubasa, no. Rest in peace to you. Nathan steals Valerian's first kiss. Valerian washes out his mouth with muddy water, prompting Nathan to kill Valerian, and the brothers are all gone. Kara confesses his love for Kazuya. Kazuya gives him a look of disapproval, and after repeatedly losing to Do and chess, Rose tosses the game board into the fire. We're down a few people. But we're not down that 8 yet. We might be right now, though, as Daruma drinks cactus juice at the start of Day 3. She's gonna hallucinate. Arya plays chess with death and wins. Lena tries to find every Monokuma on the school grounds. Kazuya beats Kara with a chair. Momo works for Avia's and Yoko's because she's in extreme debt. Amber and Tiger want to raise the bar. In fact, they are the bar. Nathan, Rose, and Yumiko argue over what ingredients to buy from Avi's Wares and Despairs because They know it's the best place to shop. Kiku steals from Du while he isn't looking. Kono sees a completely pale Kiyoshi wash ashore, unmoving. Kono revives him with CPR. Radiant Pistol rates Saibigoyu 13 points, and Jace finds my boxing gloves. Now his hands are rated E for everyone. I gotta use those more, to be honest. We lost just 5 more until your top 12. 7 more until your saving grace picks. But for right now, it's a Claire de Lune 4. Setsushi, Tsubasa, Valerian. We can go one more time and see everybody's statuses. It is your top something. How many do we have left? 17? Yes, your top 17. 7.2. I just gave you all of the numbers and I just couldn't remember 17 for some reason. This is everyone who's left. Who will make it to the premiere? Who will it be? We gotta find out. You know, we can't just dilly and dally too much longer here. We have to proceed because we got a double header on our hands. Team Monokuma still going strong, and so is Team Monophony, admittedly. I told you those are gonna be the 2 teams to watch, unless they're like the next 8 out. As Night 3 begins with Du, who can't decide whether Amber should live or die. Tigra chases Arya, Nathan, and Jace trying to enforce a curfew. Look at that, Tigra from Team Monokuma chasing the 3 members, or 3 of the members of Team Monophony. Crazy. Kono, who works for Ryoko's, is sick and tired of people from AVs burning it down, so he burns down AVs and forces this puts him in the squad's radar, who hunt down and kill Kono. Well, you know what? Yeah, deserved. Yumiko buys a plush of Kara and cuddles with it. Kiku sets up camp for the night. Saibigo throws Lena off a cliff and smiles when she makes contact with the ground. Oh my gosh. Crazy. Momo stopped, get some help. Kiyoshi submits an application to join the squad. Didn't you do something very unsquad worthy today? Did you kill AV? Duruma finds a virus in the simulator and exterminates it. Kazuya misses their planned meeting with Rose and now has a sad feeling in her chest. We proceed again. It is day 4 and Kara shares his pancakes with Du. This kind act, you know what? It does. Wherever it may be, it's over here. Earns Kara entry into the ever-popular World Pancake Championship match. Earned. A title previously held by Kara's buddy in the Danganronpa, Taka. It continues. Nathan asked for my soundboard. I granted. They throw an epic dance party with Jace, Saibigoyu, Daruma, and Kiku. Castley is the king of Five Nights at Freddy's. That movie's coming out. It looks like it might be cool. It looks like it might be good. Rose spends a day ticket on Arya. Kiyoshi joins the Balloon Protection Squad. Yumiko and Amber awkwardly kiss under the mistletoe, and Momo confesses how much he's come to hate Tigra. Tigra runs away crying. We have lost just another 2. We actually have a slow burn going on right now after this. Claire de Lune 4. Kono. Lena. And we'll peek at everybody's statuses real quick. Just a member from Team Monokid, and it's a member from Team Monodam. That leaves Team Monokid at just 1 person, and Team Monodam at 2. Daruma for Team Monokid, Kiyoshi and Rose from Team Monodam. Team Monosuke has Castley, Momo, Saibigoyu. Team Monotaro just has Kara, and Team Monophony still completely in as we look back down. Team Monokuma just still missing a Yoi. Nothing's changed, and those 2 teams once again are still the teams to watch. We are at 15 now, 5 more into your saving grace picks, but the next 3 will not be making it to the premiere. Who is about to just miss out? Let's proceed and find out. Under the cover of darkness, Rose spies on Nathan. Jace tries to use some fireworks to distract Kiyoshi and Momo, but accidentally blows everyone up in the process. Well, everybody else is going to the premiere. That's how that works. Dang it, Jace! You were my pick. Arya's obnoxious snoring renders Tigra, Cassie, and Yumiko unable to sleep. Saibigoyu sings Du a lullaby, and Daruma, Kara, Amber, and Kiku play a friendly game of Uno, which Amber wins. And I feel like at this point, since we've lost though 3, it might be a little bit of a feast time. It is a little bit of a feast time. The cornucopia is replete with food, weapons, and remarks from the tribute's families. Nathan decides not to go. Saibigoyu's like, I'm not going either. Rose and Kiku get into a fight over raw meat. Rose gives up and retreats. Daruma severely slices Yumiko with a sword. Kara bashes Tiger's head in with a mace. Arya sets Cassie on fire with a Molotov. Amber is killed by elusive player 1, player space 1 rather, and Du falls into a pit and dies. Goodness gracious. all of the perishing that happened after, like, the fight over raw meat, everyone died in an event. Goodness gracious, we'll proceed. We're down to just a few at this point. Bullying and Arya, not cool. Kiku wants a nickname similar to Sharpshooting Still-Minded Big Sister Sarah. Nathan unknowingly eats toxic berries and, well, now he knows that he's dead. Rose constructs a shack. Saibigo reminisces about the year of the ascent, and Daruma reaches her hand towards the screen. The Watcher isn't safe. Run. So, I think that leaves us with 6? 6. We are down to just 6, and we could have done some quick math because we lost 9 and we had 15, so that does indeed give us 6 left. After this Claire de Lune, you guys get to make some saving grace picks, don't you? Oh, well, let me not jump the gun first. Here's your Claire de Lune. Jace, Kiyoshi, Momo, Yumeko, Tigra, Kaslia, Amber, Dew, Nathan. Well, that does mean these 3 won't be going on, but Yumeko onward, everyone else will see a chance at the championship. We'll see everybody's statuses, and we will see just who you might want to make some picks for, because I think you need those picks, those said picks. You want them, don't you? You need them, you feel them. The picks are deep in your soul. I'll let you make them, and I'll even call them your saving grace picks. Now walk and talk with me. The 2 teams that we were watching for so long, that stayed in for so long, are now both just down to 1 member. Arya from Team Monophony and Kiku from Team Monokuma. Team Monodam still has Rose. Team Monokid still has Daruma. Team Monosuke still has Saibigoyu, and Team Monotaro has Kara. In fact, it is between the 6 teams a 1v1v1 v1v1v1. It's a 6-pack challenge. Who will come out on top? Who do you got? Make your saving grace picks known first, second, and third in the comments. While you're doing that, like and subscribe. I'm gonna tell you to do it again later too, and make sure you do it then too. I want you to unlike and re-like it when I tell you to go and like it later. I digress. Make your picks first, second, and third. I will make mine as well. Give me Rose for first, Kiku for second, and Saibigoyu for third. That's just what my gut is feeling. I think Rose is going to pull off another incredible victory, adding to her resume, wants to become a Hall of Famer, and that's I mean, this is one step of the way to doing it. Kiku, after the performance that she gave, I think she wants some more love. And Saibigoyu just feels very, very chaotic at this point. Very, very Asian of chaos with everything that Saibigoyu has been through. That being said, those are your 6. And Arya, Kara, Saibigoyu, Daruma, Rose, and Kiku are all coming what we like to call, within our final 6, a hard-racing, thrilling, chilling experience. And those hearts are racing with the same pulse, determination, and perhaps even the same fate as that of a samurai woman. Final 6. It could end at any proceed, and proceed we shall. And proceed we shall. There we go. Daruma accidentally burns down Avi's wares and despairs. Oh, that was I mean, it was an accident, you know, you dig? Saibigoyu buys a plush of Rose and cuddles with it. Kiku finds an etch-a-sketch. While distracted, Arya sneaks up behind her and kills her. Kiku, no. Oh, no. We'll proceed as Kara dyes his hair blue, which, I mean, you know what? Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. We are down now to 6 days 6. We're at like 5 people left, but we're at day 6. Arya questions her sanity. Kara, Rose, and Daruma receive report cards evaluating their performance this game. Kara gets an A, Rose gets a C, and Daruma gets a big fat F. And Saibigoyu asks Avi if they can be in the World Pancake Championship match, and I say, you've been through a lot. I'll let it happen. Go on. Good luck. We lost just the one, and unless there's any crazy, nope, nothing crazy. No arena events, nothing fancy. Just a terrible turnabout for former champion of champions, Kiku. Which means we are at your final 5, and those final 5 include Arya from Team Monophony, Kara from Team Monotaro, Saibigoyu from Team Monosuke, Daruma from Team Monokid, and Team Monodam's Rose. Ironically enough, Team Monokuma was out first. Will Team Monophony share the same fate, or will Arya carry on for them? Or will it be anyone from any other team? I'm unsure. But Rose, Daruma, Saibigoyu, Kara, and Arya are all cut within our final 5. It's a time that we like to call being caught in a crisis of fate. Final 5. Arya, Kara, Saibigoyu, Daruma, Rose. We proceed. Does it end? It does not. But Daruma wants Avi to give Sayaka a chance. Arya throws a Molotov at Saibigoyu. After fire dissipates, Arya is still okay somehow. Rose is bleeding out. Thankfully, she receives fresh blood from an unknown sponsor, and Kara takes power. 247 million parish. You gotta do better than that, Kara. We proceed. 5 still alive, I think. Nope, I'm wrong. Arya starts planting seedlings in her garden. Kara tries to become a beekeeper, but the bees are not happy. Yeah, that's unfortunate, Kara. But hey, World Pancake Championship, right? Yeah, and going on to the premiere. Saibigoyu finds an amazing Viking ship. Rose wonders if Nagito has Nagito insurance, and Daruma's hat matches very well with her giant robot. We proceed again, which means we've just lost the 1. And another one gone gives us another terrible turnabout. 4. Kara. Tragic. Truly tragic. However, we'll see everybody's statuses. We are now down to 4. Arya, Saibigoyu, Rose, and Daruma, and we're not going to waste any more time. Because once again, you have to remember, this ain't the only episode you gotta see. It's a double header. This is only half the episode, supposedly. Unless the next one is like 10 minutes, we'll proceed and we'll see how this continues to play out. It is Night 7 as Daruma grabs a kitchen knife. Hopefully it's just for self-defense. Rose finds some kind of spell book and turns Arya into an ice sculpture. Arya dies a slow death as she melts by the roaring campfire. Rest in peace to Arya. And Saibigoyu puts on a suave top hat. How fancy. It is Saibigoyu, it is Rose, and it's Daruma as your final 3. Will it end when we click proceed, or will just be down to our final 2? It is actually still our final 3. Rose decides to do Saibigoyu's free time event. Rose thinks she has gotten closer to Saibigoyu today, and Daruma receives a knife from an unknown sponsor. We have lost another 1. One by one, they all go down after this clear, they terrible turnabout 4. Arya. There she goes. You hate to see it, but you know what we have to see. It's your final 3. It is still Saibigoyu, it is still Daruma, and it is still Rose. And I mean, like, I mean, we gotta take a step back and say, well, it's still a crisis of fate. Saibigoyu, Daruma, and Rose. They've all won before. Yeah, I mean, that's where we are at this point. We'll proceed and we'll see how this plays out. As Daruma kills Saibigoyu with her own weapon, Rose loads her shotgun with his physical form of murderous intent, and that brings us to just 2. It is Daruma. It is Rose. And they have both been so successful, both been here for so long as well, but that does leave us with just one question between these 2. Who will it be? Daruma? Rose? Daruma. We know Daruma. We know the both of these OCs. We love the both of these OCs, and more importantly, what is about to unfold between these 2 OCs? Will they both lose? Will they both win? Will one defeat the other? Will one triumph? And will one, someone or both of them or neither of them will become agent of chaos? So, how is this going to work? I think we're about to find out. Because between Daruma, Rose, both, neither, we are about to find out firsthand. Both former champions in OC action. Neither has been Agent of Chaos, but that all changes today as we proceed and see. Daruma steps on a Lego brick wall barefoot and perishes, which means it all ends right here, right now. Daruma so close, but a long-standing OC finds a little bit more glory, adds to her stacked record, because as we proceed after this final terrible turnabout 4. Saibigoyu, Daruma. We can't dilly and dally. This one, it's curtains, which means we know There's only one person standing tall, and that person is your winner. And is your new OC Agent of Chaos. You know her, you love her. From all the way back has been a fixture yonder these parts. Lo and behold, she came, she saw, she's experienced, she's seasoned, she knows what to do to get these wins, to get these moments, and this moment is hers. Oh, champions, good luck, because targeting you this season, in season 15, your new OC, Agent of Chaos, Rose takes the win. Rose, congratulations, Rose Kennedy. You'll love to see it. Winner of the whole thing, but don't forget all of the top 12 will be going on to that premiere, and that includes Yumiko, Tigra, Caslia, Amber, Dew, Nathan, Kiku, Kara, Arya, Saibigoyu, Daruma, and your OC Agent of Chaos, Rose. You love to see it. That being said, thanks to all the OCs who were here this season. It was a fantastic time, and this was just singles. We still have another episode to get through, so I can't take too long on this one. We got to take a peek at all that, and then we got to proceed one more again. It had the bloodbath starting with Kiyoshi and Caslia taking out Alex and Kyra. Kiyoshi then also took out Avi, and then later submitted an application to join the squad. We will remember that, Kiyoshi. We will remember that. However, it ended with a Lego brick and Rose embracing the chaos. You love to see it. Team Monodam took that W, actually. You love to see it. Jace had 5 KOs. That was my pick. Don't forget I picked Jace. Had 5 KOs. Was the one to stop and was unfortunately stopped. Kiyoshi had 4. Arya and Rose both had 3. Caslia, Daruma both had 2. Kara, Nathan, Saibigoyu all had 1. That was our big old game, but it ain't over yet. We'll go back to the reaping, and I'll say our finales are almost completely set, but we have one more to take care of. As I embrace my apple cider, I'm gonna send it back over to me, who is hopefully drinking some apple cider, or maybe is not. I'll be completely frank, because I may still be hugging it like this when you see me next. I'll never let it go. Watch out, chop me over to the next one. It is Tag Team OC Agent of Chaos. Take it away, me. Hush, little cider, don't say a word. Mama's gonna buy you a mockingbird. And if that mockingbird goes scream, Mama's gonna... Oh, you guys are here. It's time for the Danganronpa Hunger Games, yeah. We're continuing. I don't need to explain it. Y'all know it's for the Agent of Chaos. Let's give you guys, everybody who's here, first and foremost, let's walk down this list. We have your Hunger Games Tag Team Champions for the OCs, Mind Over Magic, representing the one and the only, the greatest of all time, the most dashing, the most lovely, the most iconic gentleman of all time, Gentleman Timothy, yeah. And we also have Rin and Hiriko, the ones holding on to those titles, won them fair and square. You love to see it. Love Rin, love Hiriko, and we have to go on to involve with him. So every so often, you just gotta, let him in. Don and Lin both involved with someone who may have let him in. In the past method of violence, we see Ashi and Shoes, please. Gold team rules. Gold team is here. We have Close Inspection, Isamu, and Katura. Undermine, Melody, and Kino here. Forever Failures, Beta, and Tengi Subliminal. Lucas and Hana. Dress Up Doll. We see Lucas. No, wait. Subliminal, we see Lucas and Hana. Dress Up Doll, we see Kitamura and Sukhoi. Tipping the scales, we got Andy and we got Felix. Dating App, Aurora, and Eva trying to become back-to-back Agents of Chaos. They could do it. Twin Shot Barf, and we have Rion. Locked up, we see Natsuki and Takuto. Doomsday Device sees Rei and Shiza, and lastly Brave Bird, Natasha, and Dave. And let's get this show on the road. Make your picks first, second, and third. I'm gonna make mine as well, and I won't dilly and dally too long at all. Give me, because I know the first part went over the 30 that I was expecting. Give me Gold Team for first, because Gold Team rules. I'll take the Champions for second, Mind Over Magic, Ren and Hiriko. But third, I think I'm gonna take the Shock of the Century. I'm gonna take Doomsday Device, the newcomers. Well, I guess Ray's not new. Fair enough. But experience. So I'm gonna take those two for third. Those are my top three, and without further ado, I say, let's get the show on the road, shall we? Let's do just that. And to do that, we only have to proceed. There's no like RNG element here. We don't resimulate an X number of times. We just say, hey, let's do it. Why don't we? Yeah. Start round one. Let's do it together. And as we do so, I got a death collar. But you know what else I got? The horns, and they gonna sound them like they usually do. They're doing the thing. Yeah. Oh, that sounds like the horn bearers. Oh, that sounds like the horn bearers. It does. Oh, that's nasty. Oh, that's sick. Oh, that's vile. They're so good, aren't they? They're so good. I got you. All right. We're gonna proceed because I got some egg rolls to eat, and I got some apple cider to drink. Dave has a fishing rod immediately. Isamu immediately gets a persona. Archons immediately see potential in beta, Animo Vision. Hana sees a death collar not on AV and fixes that. Natsuki finds a pitchfork. Kagi gets a persona. Melly found a table. Rin wants this to be over already. Andy finds a turtle on the beach who slowly approaches him. A new friendship is born. Hiriko tries to kill Ashi, but Ashi retaliates and kills her instead. One half of the champion's gone. The block may not happen. Aurora looks around for stuff to scrounge. Ashi is being adorable as always. Natasha tries to build a tank out of 6 rocks and succeeds. Shoosh! Duels it out with Lin. Lin bites the dust. AV sobs quietly. Felix has found a Komodo dragon. I guess it is an animal, technically. I hate that. Ray gets a cryo vision. Kitamura finds a heaping stack of pancakes. Lucas attacks Rion from behind and kills him. Rest in peace to Rion. Barf has found a dimensional scythe. Those were supposed to be collected in season 4. How'd you get that? Kino hums a song to himself. Tinky has found a table as well. Eva finds my climate change remote. Oh gosh, Dawn won't give up so easily. Katura finds us all below her the concern of Katura. Sukhoi comes into a harmony body. Takuto is ready to give us all and best every other creation. Shiza wonders if he should build a machine that makes yakiniku. I say, yeah, we love ourselves some yakiniku, but we don't love the three who, I mean, we do love the three who have just perished, but we don't like the fact that they did perish. That is unfortunate. And you know what the fortunate part is, though? I got these egg rolls, and y'all almost can't stop me from eating them. I want to munch on them real quick, but I'll tell you what, I'm gonna just say it's a Claire de Lune 4. Hiriko, Lin, Rion. I wasn't opening my egg rolls, you were. And on that note, you keep your hands out of my egg rolls. We'll proceed. We just lost 3. We have 27 remaining. Technically 1/10 of the competition gone so far. But let's see, with all the items that we picked up this time around, I believe next round will be a little bit more, yeah, a little bit more orange. As the orangeness goes on, Lucas knocks Eva out in a fist fight, puts a death collar on her. Rin really wants it to be over already. Eva starts the gardening, and she's like, you know what? I can't get allergies, because I am electronic. Prepare for pollen, everyone else. Dave plants seedling in his herb garden. I didn't know he had an herb garden. No, not Dave. We can go gardening together. Felix attacks Sukhoi before Kitamura can react. Kitamura rushes to help, but Sukhoi dies in his arms. Aurora's allergies are so bad she has to leave the arena. She gets sick. Oh, poor girl. Natasha and Natsuki decide to harvest honey together. Surprisingly, nothing goes wrong. Natsuki wonders how far she can throw a pitchfork. Melody sets up her table for grabbing Natasha by the throat. Melody then chokeslams Natasha right through the table. Dawn sets up a trap. Shiza and Ray frolic through the flowers. Kagi's persona levels up to Frie to Freyla. Tingy pushes Andy into a blooming rose bush. The sharp throw-ins seem endless and are enough to kill Andy. Kitamura has a blank expression, seems unresponsive to what's going on. Ashi gets caught in one of Dawn's traps. Now all she can do is hope to be freed. Aviates the way the duck collar feels on his skin. Ray summons a massive spear of ice, impaling Kino. Rest in peace to Kino. Katora accepts her shadow as Katora and gains the power of Persona. Isamu summons her Persona using Sai, attacking Takuto, leaving them dazed with a splitting headache. Shush! Puts a duck collar on Rin while he's asleep. Takuto comes back to his senses and then dies because Beta creates a spear of air around Dawn and Takuto, keeping there long enough for both of them to suffocate within. And Hana feels sorry for Ashi, frees her from the trap, and Barf has found a table as well. This became a lot more bloody, and it is also spring. Beware, spring is a dangerous season. It is perhaps the most dangerous season. It's not. I think spring is probably the safest season. I think so. I think, like, it's probably the safest season. That being said, you know what's not safe? These 7 people who perished. In fact, there's a Claire de Lune for them. Sukoi, Aurora, Natasha, Andy, Kino, Takuto, Dawn. But we must go on. That's not something that's debatable. We have so many people still in. We have so much opportunity. But who will grasp this opportunity? Who will become the Agents of Chaos? Who will be in the top 6 and go on to join that season 15 premiere for a shot at the title? For a shot at the titles? Let's find out. Let's click next round. 20 remain. And the next round sees... Ooh, a lot of people not being alive anymore. Eva, Lucas, Shiza, Felix, Barf, and Kagi devise a plan to get honey from a massive beehive. However, the bees fight them for hours in an all-out war. Inevitably, the bees prevail, but at what cost? The lives of 6 people, that was the cost. Ashi's being adorable as always. Beta feels like Tingy's slowing her down. Beta did quick work of Tingy. My gosh, Beta, that's your own partner. Ray draws a demon summoning circle on the ground, you know, for fun. Rion's gone. Isamu's persona levels up Sai to Seo. Natsuki sneaks up on Shus, but Shus is known that they were being followed for ages now, able to counterattack and kill Natsuki. Melody wonders about the future. Kataro's persona levels up, upgrading Zio to Zionga. Ren has found a table. Hopefully nobody goes through it. Something inside of Hana drives her to fight for what she believes in, Hana feels heroic. Dave recalls something about Natasha, sobs quietly. Tears for the teammate. The pile of flesh that used to be Takuto putrefies silently, and Kitamura uses a mysterious ass to knock out Ashi and Ray, death collars on the both of them, and now we have a bunch of death collars in play, and things are getting a little bit tense, and Avi's gonna catch all these fish. You better believe he's gonna get that rod, he's gonna cast it out, he's gonna catch all the fish. We lost quite a few more people, and we're down to 12. We are close to your saving grace picks already. This game moving much faster pace than the other one, and it's a Claire de Lune 4. Eva, Lucas, Shiza, Felix, Barth, Kagi, Tingy, Natsuki. I do hate to say it, but I do think we actually need to check our details now. Ren's still around for potentially the block. Melody's still around, hanging on for Kino. Gold team still has Avi trying to stack something else onto his plate, I'll tell you what. Beta's still around for Forever Failures, Kitamura for Dress Up Doll, Dave for Brave Bird, all of Method of Violence, Hana for Subliminal, all of Close Inspection, and Ray for Doomsday Device. So we have a couple full teams left. We have one member of the Champions, but remember your top 16 outside of the Champions, will be going on to that premiere because the Champions are already there. And we got 2 more into your saving grace picks, so let's see how it all plays out, shall we? And don't forget, it is Orteal, so we might see some revival shenanigans. Will we? That's the real question. The real question is, we might see some shenanigans for real because Takuto's back as a ghost. As soon as I say we might see some shenanigans are afoot. Kinomura starts sobbing uncontrollably. Race checks on her demon summoning circle. Demon comes out and they say, hey, what a wonderful kind of day. Ashi ambushes Isamu, gets rid of them. Shush has been hot on Katora's trail for days now. Katora thinks she's gotten away, but Shush has delivered the final location, delivered the final blow. Beta, Shush will get a final blow soon. Uses a gust of wind and blast Hana off of a cliff. Nuclear waste from the power plant that the arena was built on top of reanimates Katora immediately, essentially after they perish. Zombified. Dave casts his rod in the river, pulled out a tank. Melody steals that tank. Avi found some leather scraps, and Bryn lays the title belt on the ground, grabs Shush in a headlock, driving their head into the metal, killing them. Now here, things get really interesting, There are 6 left. There's a tank in play. The champions are still in, or one of the champs is still in, which means we really have 7 people left, and I think one team might still be completely in. I mean, we'll check in a second. In fact, we'll check right after this Claire de Lune 4. Isamu, Katora, Hana, Stoosh, please. Alright. Final 8. We know Ren's still in, and it is technically time for your new picks. Would you like them? You're gonna take them whether you like them or not. And they will be known forever as your saving grace picks. We still have kind of Takuto the Ghost. Right now, we have Gold Team. Hey. Holding on to those championships. One little chaos on the side too. We actually still have dress up though. Don't forget, Kitamura is out here a little bit stunned, but could still come out as Agent of Chaos. Doomsday Device, a team that I picked from the get-go. It's still possible for them. Method of Violence now only has Ashi. Will Ashi be able to carry on? We will see. Katora is still around, but as a zombie could pull off a shocking zombie victory. Forever Failures does still have Beta. Even after Beta killed off their own partner Tinky, Tinky's gotta be furious about it. Mind Over Magic does still have Ren. Could earn the block. That's something to keep in mind. Brave Bird is still in as well. Brave Bird still has the bravest bird of them all, Dave. And lastly, Undermine still has Melody. So let me tell you, let me talk to you. We have 7 teams still in. The next person out will be out for their team. And the remaining 6 teams will go on. But that is outside of revivals. That is outside of revivals because Takuto's back as a ghost. So let me ask you first, second, and third. I mean, there's 8 teams technically, but we're not really counting the champions. They could just get the block. They can't enter the premiere again. If I have to make my saving grace picks after you make yours in the comments, make sure to like this video. And if you already did, unlike it right now. Now like it again. Thank you. Thank you very much. And make your picks in the comments. I'm going to take AV for first still. I'm gonna take Doomsday's Device for... All of my picks are still in, actually. I'm gonna keep them. AV for first, the block, I'm gonna take the champions, and I'm gonna take Doomsday Device. Those are my 3. They were my originals, and they all still have a chance. So I'm gonna stick with that. And by Odin's beard, my picks are still in. Yours might be in too. There's 8 competitors left, and their hearts are all beating the same pulse, the same determination, and perhaps even the same fate as that of a samurai woman. Let's see how this all plays out. Is it over? Not quite, but oh my gosh, it's close. Rin sets up a stable for having Dave in a headlock. Rin then slams Dave through a table. You fiend. That takes out Brave Bird for now. Kitamura puts a death collar on Beta while she's asleep. Melody tries to creep up on Beta, but Beta creates a gust of wind beneath herself and escapes. And Beta, I think, is the only one who survives the tank blow later. Goodness gracious, Melody literally tried to take everybody out. This is about to be Melody's time to shine. Let me see. Ashi's ready to give it her all. Avi is wearing leather scraps. Takuto is playing around with his incorporeal body. Katora dangles her withered limbs around, fiddling with them. And now we see Melody, who does not use the tank, actually grows a carnivorous plant and still, while in her tank, who promptly feasts on Rin, Avi, who for his team just barely makes it outside of revivals. Ray. Let me just mark this down. Yes, Ray from Doomsday Device. And then Ashi. Right here. And then Kitamura. And that brings us down to just 2. That brings us down to Melody. And it brings us down to, surprisingly, Beta of the Forever Failures, who took out their partner. Which is crazy to me, but it's happened before, and it is a proven strategy. So after this this terrible turnabout for Dave, Ren, Avi, Ray, Ashi, Kitamura. I technically have to ask you guys, who will it be to be Tag Team Agents of Chaos, Melody, or Beta? Beta for Tingy Forever Failures. Will they not be failures today? Will they instead try to make the champions fail all season long? It's a possibility. Forever Failures have to come out on top to do that. However, standing in their way right now is Undermine. And don't underestimate Undermine. Melody has been in a position like this before, so close before so far, second place. Is Melody going to be able to cash this victory in, become Agents of Chaos for Kino, for Undermine, together? Right now, at this point in time, they're both in the premiere. And at this point, I doubt that they will get out of the premiere. The only ones who are on the real chopping block are Gold Team, because they're technically in 6th right now. And we still have Takuto, who's a ghost who could possess anybody that Takuto wants. We have we have a zombie in Katora, so there are some shenanigans that could go down. Will they go down is the real question. We're about to find out, because between Undermine and Melody, between Beta and Forever Failures, who will come out on top? Who will be Agents of Chaos? Let's click next round and let's see. Your tag team OC Agents of Chaos will be everyone's oh no, it's a zombie victory! Beta tries to kill Melody, but Melody retaliates and kills her instead. Melody, arms up, saying yes, let's celebrate. Doesn't notice the zombie crawling up behind her, snatches her leg, bites deep into it. Melody turns into a zombie, which means this is indeed a zombie victory, and just barely. Katora knocks out Gold Team, and they go on because they are your winners. So after this final terrible turnabout for Beta and technically Melody too. It's very technically Melody. Melody did get turned into a zombie. Not really dead, but I guess undead. That means, yeah. I mean, this is a legit zombie victory. Katora lying in wait. They do good on them. So much so that I'll say that it will even play that music. Your winners and your new OC tag team Agents of Chaos. Who would have thunk this could happen? Keep your eyes on these two, because Isamu and this zombified Katora have come up together, and they have won. They have taken the tag team division by storm, by surprise, and perhaps as Agents of Chaos they will hold more surprises in their hands, because Close Inspection is keeping a close eye on your tag team champions, as they are your new OC tag team Agents of Chaos. What a shocking ending. What a shocking ending. The zombie victory, who would have thunk? Zombified Agent of Chaos Katora, which is perfect for the spooky month if we're being completely honest. Knocks out Gold Team, which means Close Inspection do get in there, and as we look, or I guess we won't look, but I will give you guys the list. Joining those 6 that I mentioned before will be Doomsday Device, Method of Violence, Dress Up Doll, Forever Failures, Undermine, and the zombified winners, your Agents of Chaos, Close Inspection. Who would have thunk? The zombie victory. Last shot at the very end. Melody ready to celebrate. Bitten in the leg, but still gets to go on to the premiere, so I mean, like, you can't be too mad. That's all she wrote. Melody had 7 KOs, really popped off. Beta had 4, also kind of popped off. Shush had 3. Rin had 2. Ashi had 2. Felix, Lucas, and Tingy all had 1, and so did Ray. Everyone else had none. It was a show of shows. This, I'm gonna call it here, so this episode probably won't be too much longer than an hour if it makes it to an hour, but we know what's going on. This Thursday starts premiere weekend for season 15. Singles premiere that Thursday, tag team premiere that Friday, along with Friday Night Fracture. That Sunday we go back to a double header. Next Sunday we will get to see AV defend the OC Championship and Mind Over Matter defend the tag team OC Championships. It's gonna be a show, so get ready for them. And if you enjoyed all this craziness, if you want to be involved in the zaniness, perhaps enter your OCs as well. OCs submissions are open. They are in the description. They're probably in the pinned comment too. They should be. Yeah, they absolutely should be. They will be. They will be. Indeed, they will. Or if you want to, you can go and check the website. It's there. Check the community tab. It's there. It's ding dong everywhere. Toodaloo, Flight Crew. Until next time, thank you for watching.